Hi, welcome to today's episode of Men's Kitchen, where I, David Pham, will show you how to make an Oreo cheesecake to perfection. Let's start. Dump our Oreos in. I want all the cookies smashed up, like how you guys are gonna smash that like button. Thanks, guys. Next step, we'll take some butter, about half a stick or so, and we're gonna go to the microwave and melt this bad boy. See you in 30 seconds. Now that we have our melted butter, let's pour it in. Right to our springform pan today. Tap it down. Collect all the cookies. Let me take out my blade. Set this bad boy to the side. Grab some butter and pour away. Collect all that buttery goodness. This will bind the cookie crust together like a glue and hold our rich cheesecake all together. There we go. If you guys don't see it forming a paste like mine, add a little bit more butter. It's pretty solid today. So let's smear this out and form our crust. Now that our crust has been fully pressed together, so they're pretty good. So next step, we take our cheese, our cream cheese. I like using Philadelphia cream cheese. You can use whatever brand you like this. I believe this gives me the creamiest texture, thawed and rested at room temperature. Let me tell you guys, you want to make sure this has been thawed out and rested at room temperature for at least an hour, or else it's not going to whip up nicely. But if you're in a rush, just pop it in the microwave, 30 seconds, 10-second intervals, and you'll be ready to go. Pop that second bad boy in there, and voila, let's get started. Beat that cream cheese till it's nice and smooth. While this is going, scrape down the sides, scrape down our paddle. Make sure all the cheese is incorporated. There you go. You want this to be perfectly creamy. Once the cream cheese becomes fully creamy, we turn this off for a second. We add our eggs, one at a time. People say, but one at a time, beat it slowly. I just go, 1, 2, 3. Make sure you don't get any eggshells though. You don't want to go fishing for them. Not in the cheesecake. You want to bite in and say, crunch. Cheesecake? Who would do that, such a thing? You want velvety, creamy, you know what I'm talking about. That soft, smooth texture. Let's drop our mixer and turn it back on. While that's stirring up, let's add about a cup of sugar. That's about 3/4 of a cup. That looks like about another quarter. Looks good to me. You want just the right sweetness, not too much. So follow my recipe and see where it leads. Let's turn this up a little bit. Make this for your girlfriend, your wives, your kids' birthdays, your partners. Hey, check it out, an Oreo cheesecake. If people love Oreos, the chocolate covered Oreos from Godiva, as some of them my friends out here that buys chocolate covered Oreos from Godiva, Woo! Them bad boys are like 3 for like 15 bucks. This is basically heaven for them. Chocolate covered Oreos in a cheesecake form with that chocolate ganache, that creamy cheesecake filling. Oh, it's like I can't say it on camera, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Turn this up, give it a little stir. Clean up your bowls. Make sure everything's incorporated, guys. Drop our mixer back down. Turn it on. You're looking for no lumps, the perfect smooth consistency, and a very delicate cheesecake. I'm going to switch attachments today and try a new technique and see if it gives me a smoother consistency. Set this back down. My whisk attachment. Oh, yes. This is what I'm looking for, guys. This is giving me the same as my hand mixer. Don't use that paddle attachment. Use this egg beater attachment. It whips better. Oh, yes. It's taking out all the lumps. It's going to create that velvety, smooth cheesecake I was telling you guys about. Yes, this is key. Use the whisk attachment. About a few minutes or so. Give this a quick little stir. Collecting everything on the sides of the bowls. Let that whisk do its job. Smoothing out all the lumps. Once it looks smooth enough, we go ahead and add our sour cream. Some people use heavy cream in their recipes. I use sour cream. It gives me a much lighter, airier cheesecake. The heavy cream creates a dense cheesecake. A New York style cheesecake. It's much heavier. Drop this bad boy. While that's mixing, add a little vanilla extract. Another dash. Oreos. You can't make an Oreo cheesecake without crushing Oreos into our cheesecake filling, right? Take like a nice little 6-pack here and just break it by your hand. Get a little crush. And sprinkle it in. Oh, I'm so strong I broke the packaging. There it is. There it is. Oh. The beautiful colors. I can't wait to show you guys what this looks like. The marbling of the white cheesecake filling. The black and whiteness of the Oreos, it just adds the perfect mixture. It looks like a cookies and cream cheesecake filling batter right now. Turn this up a little bit. And voila, we have Oreo cheesecake filling. Let's take this whisk attachment off. Set it right there. Actually, I need this handy dandy tool for my spatula. If y'all ever watch SpongeBob, he's got his favorite spatula to flip his burgers. This is my favorite spatula. Oh, look how velvety that is, guys. Beautiful. Take this and just pour. Cascade it like a waterfall. Look at that. Check that out, guys. Just like that. Give it a few taps. Shake it. Put it in the oven at 325, 45 to an hour. Turn off the fire. Or do not open the oven though. You want all that residual heat to continue to cook and tighten the cheesecake for another hour. Don't forget, you need a water bath to place this on top of, in a water bath, or else it starts cracking and starts burning the top, and you don't want that. But it's okay if it does crack, because on top of it with a chocolate ganache. See you guys in an hour. So after 4 hours of cooling in the refrigerator, we're ready to finish. There's a little crack here, but it's alright. We're going to be topping it with the whole chocolate ganache and topping it with Oreos. To build a ganache, take some chocolate here, chocolate chips. That's about good enough. And then pour in our cream. Basically a 1-to-1 ratio, guys. That's about good. To the microwave. 30-second intervals. Melt it out. Give it a quick stir. Just continue to melt. See you in 30. So now that it's finally melted and become a ganache, look at that. Can you guys see it? Silky smooth ribbons. Continue to stir it out. Everything will melt. The chocolate will all melt and become one. Like a silky smooth ganache. And we drizzle it all over this cheesecake. Let's start with that. I'll use my spoon. Don't worry, we're going to run down the sides a little bit, so we show a little effect, you know, a little design-wise. Just a tad more there. Push it off the edges. Give it a little drippy drip. Y'all know what I'm talking about, that drip. Perfect. Now, take some Oreos and we finish our decoration. Let's decorate. Center first. Press it in. Cheesecake's firm, push these cookies in. Just like that. Going all the way around this cheesecake. Open our second package here. One more cookie. Ah, this is where it gets fun, guys. Crush one. And we just sprinkle it all over this cheesecake. Don't worry about patterns here. You want it all over. Just like that. And voila! There you have it. An Oreo cheesecake. Topped with chocolate ganache and decorated with Oreos. If you guys enjoyed that video, hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment below. And let me know how you guys do. Lastly, hit that bell notification icon. See what my next video is. Thanks, guys.